Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's your boy Denzel FX. I'm about to show you guys how I managed to pass my 50k prop firm challenge in just one day. If you stick around to the end of this video, I can guarantee you will be able to pass any single challenge you lay your hands upon. I'm going to show you my account metrics. I'm going to show you the exact same strategy that I use whenever I take any of these challenges. And of course, I'm going to show you the trades that I took in order for me to pass this challenge in one day. So guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, it's time to take a look at the account dashboard. First and foremost, the prop firm I decided to go with was Sway Funded. I have been funded with these guys a very long time, so that's pretty much that in terms of the chosen prop firm. If you are going to go with the Sway Funded prop firm, guys, I highly suggest you go for the no consistency rule challenge. It's a lot easier, things are going to be smooth, and you're not going to have any hiccups. So yeah, we have a 50k account here. As you can see, we managed to bag a total of 10.04% in one day. Currently it's day 3 out of 4, as you can see. The minimum trading days, as you guys already know, just trading 0.01 lot sizes and all that good stuff. This is the account metrics here. There's nothing fancy or anything like that. Profit consistency 0%, so this is what I'm talking about. The success threshold was reached, and this is the equity curve. I don't really like how this chart looks like, you know, compared to other prop firms. Usually you will get like a nice curve and stuff like that. This is just kind of linear, but regardless of the fact the numbers don't lie, you know, so this doesn't really mean anything in terms of that. So in terms of the trades, guys, do not be frightened with these sizes that you see on screen. Yeah, these are just basically 2 lots and 5 lots and then 1 lot and then 0.01. Okay, so we took a total of 1 trade that was a loss, then the rest of the other trades were just stacking up on top of each other, which is basically what I'm going to show you guys. So make sure you do stick around to the end of this video to get a better understanding on this strategy here on how to pass a challenge in one day. So this is actually linked in with the sway chart. So as you can see, this is the current balance, and again, this is the current balance here. And then this is the trade history, guys. So if I just show you the trade history, so we started off with a minor loss over here of 2%. Then from there, we literally made 3,000, then we made 1,000, and then another 1,000. And then at this point, guys, when I was trading, I really did think that my take profits were set at levels where I was going to pass instantly. So I was just stacking in more trades just to add it up to equal the 5k. So yeah, really and truly, these 2 trades should have taken me to the finish line, but obviously take profit was hit a little bit earlier. So yeah, as you can see, another win, 60 euro. Then another win of 40, and then this is me just trading the minimum trading days. Very simple, very easy, very effective. So now let's talk about the actual trades that I took on this challenge so you guys can get a nice understanding on how to pass any single challenge, mainly using 1 pair, which is GJ, and 1 session, which is going to be the London session, guys. So when you are trading on the charts, guys, timing is literally everything that you have. Okay, please don't take that for granted. Yeah, timing is everything. So what is the strategy? I'm not going to give you guys a full thing here because obviously it is what it is at the end of the day, but I will just show you what you have to do in order to actually pass this in 1 attempt. Okay, so like I said, timing is literally everything, guys, right? So whenever you are trading, what you want to do is figure out the session times that you are trading. So when it comes to GJ, it's better to look for opportunities between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. So from here until here. So this is a very pro tip that I do highly suggest you guys do. So from here, draw 2 lines on the screen here. So whenever price enters this area, you now have the green light to start to look for trades. So first, before you take a look at GJ, you need to take a look at the JPY basket. The JPY basket will show you exactly what you need to do to trade GJ. So if this is selling, this means GJ is buying at that moment in time. So initially, after you mark out these 2 lines over here, all you're going to look for, guys, is a simple break and retest and some sort of imbalance that needs to be refilled in. Very easy, and that's pretty much it. So as you can see here, price was pushing towards the upside. We did have a break of structure using this institutional candle. So what I was expecting to see was for price to continue to buy towards this area and fill in this imbalance over here. And that didn't happen. That's when I experienced my first loss on GJ, as you can see. So we had a break of structure, we had a retest, and I was pushing profits. So I was initially targeting this wick area over here. Then after that, I was gonna hold it all the way down to this 2 imbalances here, which would have made me pass regardless, you know. So that was the first loss I experienced. So when I am trading on these challenges, guys, I am risking around 2% per trade. The reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to pass this in a fast amount of time. I'm not trying to do this in like 40 days and stuff like that, okay? So yeah, in terms of time frames, guys, make sure you're looking at this on a higher time frame at first. So go towards the 4 hour, then the 1 hour, and then jump into the 15, okay? So yeah, this is what I was seeing here on the 15-minute time frame. Price was now bearish, moving towards the downside, which meant that GJ was bullish. However, what happened next was very, very tragic. So price literally broke my level of structure here. It came back for the retest, and on that retest, it filled in this imbalance. So this told me that we should now start looking for buys. So the strategy is very simple, guys. All you're looking for is a break of structure, a retest of an imbalance, and then that's it. So from here, as you can see, price decided to sell on the JPY basket, which means you should start to look for buys on GJ. So I was waiting for the right opportunity to look for buys on GJ here. I saw this imbalance got refilled, and literally I just struck at 840 something, 845. Let's see what time that trade was taken at. It was taken at, yeah, 825, okay? So around 825, these times over here, we're in the trade and we took it all the way to the upside. And when you're choosing your targets, guys, always just look for imbalances. So we had the imbalance here where price literally came to it and just took us in and all that stuff. So all the other trades were the exact same, guys. So I was just scaling in and scaling in and scaling in. So one of my other small entries was somewhere around here. As you can see, boom, price is pushing towards the upside. You enter and then you exit. So whenever you are trading, guys, just make sure you look at the JPY basket, look for a break of structure, look for an imbalance, and take it towards whatever direction. So the JPY basket is very, 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 very handy in terms of that. And obviously, to make life a lot easier, what I was doing in these times with the emotions and everything like that, I was actually sharing these trades to the members in the 5P community, guys. So if you are new to trading and you do want to learn, I do offer a very good program here that allows people to get a better understanding of the charts, and currently we're doing 50% off because why not? So as you can see here, for example, I shared a setup on USD CAD, which is 3 days ago. I was looking for price to come towards this area over here so we can take it towards the upside. And we had NFP yesterday, guys. So with NFP, this is the live update right now. If I just open up USD CAD, take profit has not been hit just yet, but it's definitely on the way. This is the exact same trade, guys, as you can see on the 15-minute time frame. This is the before and this is the after. So all week, all the members are always eating, guys, and this is literally no joke. We can even take a look at gold, for example. 4 days ago, this is the nice, beautiful setup we had on gold. This is the before, and obviously this is the after, guys. So like everything that we're doing on this side is completely transparent. But yeah, I've shown you guys how to pass a phase, any challenge, phase 1 or phase 2 in under 1 day. So what I'm going to do now is obviously get the rest of the trading days in. So tomorrow, which is Sunday, I'm going to trade a quick trade on Bitcoin. So by Monday times, I'm ready to capitalize in the market and make this 2,500, and we pass phase 2 of this challenge, then get a payout. Then obviously I will also make another video for passing phase 2 and another video for passing the payout. So for now, guys, if you are interested in learning how to take these trades that I take, make sure you hit the link in bio, join the WAP community, and also join the free Telegram group where I also share some setups and stuff like that. And yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Let there be peace in the Middle East, and let my brothers and sisters be safe. Peace.